This is the first time that I'm making an update so quick after the original video. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Magandang araw sa iyong lahat. Welcome po sa aking channel. Welcome again in a new video. Now this is the first time that I'm making an update so quick after my previous video. Why I'm doing that? Because the moment that I uploaded the video, the same day, but I could see it only the day after, there was already an update about it. Last time I talked about what the commissioner from the Bureau of Immigration was saying, and that the decision is on the EATF office if they open the borders. Now on 14th of October, the EATF, they also make an announcement. And yeah, my video was already online. Okay, maybe you didn't see it yet that time, but it was already online, so I couldn't change it anymore, or I had to take it offline and start it again. Now I promised that I would make the video on Sunday, so I just uploaded it to give you already some information. But this is the new update that came out on 14th of October. I changed it also in the description in my previous video. If you didn't see it yet, I will also put a link here in this description to the website. Now it's changing, I think, almost every week, so it's hard to keep up. But this is the latest update, and I have it here with me just to make sure that I don't forget anything. Now they made a new list. You have a list with green countries, a list with yellow countries, and a list with red countries. Now what I can read is they make a list with the green ones, they make a list with the red ones, and if it's not on one of the two, it's automatically with the yellow one. Now for all my Belgium viewers, for this moment Belgium is in the yellow list, so it's important to know. Now if you're traveling, if you're living in a green listed country, and it's quite a big list, I was shocked that it's such a big list. Now if you're that and you're fully vaccinated, then you just need to have a negative PCR test that is taken 72 hours before you arrive in the Philippines. And if you have that, you just have to go in self-monitorization, like in home, for 14 days. You just have to see if you have a fever or not. So that's the easiest one. If you're not vaccinated, if you're partly vaccinated, or if it's not possible to verify if you're vaccinated, then you have to be in quarantine for 5 days. Don't forget, you have to make a booking for 6 days. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. You have to prove that you have accommodation booked for 6 days. Also beware of that if you're fully vaccinated and your partner is fully vaccinated but your child is not, the child has to go in quarantine, and it has to be accompanied with one of the partners or with the guardian. So that's also something really strange, especially because here in Belgium, if it's young children, they're not vaccinating them. So if your child is not vaccinated, you still have the quarantine, even you're coming from a green listed country. So for the yellow listed countries, and for now Belgium is in that list, if you're fully vaccinated, you have to have a PCR test 72 hours max before you arrive in the Philippines. You have to go in quarantine for 5 days. You have to make sure that you booked for 6 days. With your test, the PCR test that they're doing when you're in quarantine, once that's a negative result, you can leave the hotel, but you have to stay in home quarantine till day 10. So that's also important, you still have home quarantine. If you're not vaccinated, if you're partly vaccinated, or if it's not possible to verify it, you need a PCR test also 72 hours max before you arrive there. You have to be 7 days in quarantine. Make sure you booked 8 days. And you have to be, if it's negative, you have to go in home quarantine till day 14. So it's like 7 days that you have to be in home quarantine. Now, if you're coming from a red country, it's not allowed, even if you're fully vaccinated. Only Filipinos that have like special papers can travel. They have to be 10 days in quarantine. And if that test is negative, they can be in home quarantine till day 14. Now, I know it's a big thing and it's a really big list. I'm just taking the big lines because there are some exceptions. If you're a Filipino, if you're an OFW, I cannot list them all because then the video is too long, and I just wanted to make a quick update. Important to know also is if you're traveling, for example, from a green country or from a yellow country, and you're having a transit in a red country, like just to transfer from one plane to another, and you're not leaving the airport, it's not counting that you're coming from a red country, because they count your country that you're living in. So even it's a red country where you have your stopover, it's not counting as long as you didn't leave the airport. So if you stayed just in the transit zone. So it's another list to pay attention on. I hope that you liked it, and I know it's really quick that I made the update, but I wanted to give you the correct information. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget also to click the notification bell and the red button down the video, and I hope to see you soon in the next vlog. Paalam, tot ziens, see you next time.